Welcome to Belgium. We have waffles, chocolate, and nuclear bombs. Hearts of Iron 4, the World War II game, has bombs. Lots of bombs. Very big bombs. Launched by experimental mortars, super heavy artillery trains, and enough nuclear power to burn out the sun. Because what if instead of Germany starting World War II, it was Belgium? The same Belgium that got a complete rework in the new DLC, and stupidly overpowered because of one beautiful thing. Stupid, sexy Belgium. So welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, the World War II paradox strategy game and Microsoft Excel sequel. Recently, this game got a new DLC that is called, Gute Dämmerung? Ich habe keine Ahnung. So for those of you who don't know what Hearts of Iron 4 is or how to play the game, I will explain as we go along. If you do know how to play Hearts of Iron 4, you will probably be smashing your head against the keyboard as I'm playing, as you witness mistake after mistake after mistake. So if we go into single player and then new game, we have two starting scenarios. We'll choose 1936 so that we can go a little bit before World War II. And this is going to greet us with all the countries we can play as. We've got all the ones that you would expect. You've got France with Pierre Laval. That guy looks ugly. My boy FDR. We've got Mr. Schmittler, and then everyone's favorite, Joseph Stalin. Given this is a World War II game, you'd imagine there's a lot of emphasis on Germany, and this DLC massively reworked their focus tree. So we're not playing them. We are going to play a country which is basically just as bad. Belgium. So Belgium also received a massive rework in this DLC, and it also reworked the Belgian Congo. Ooh, don't look into their history. And to go in line with that, I am going to turn off historical AI focuses, which is essentially going to make the world very weird. So getting into the game, you can see that we are the lovely country of Belgium, and these are all of our divisions, so all of our military units. In true paradox fashion, if you look at all the stuff at the top, you immediately have a panic attack at how much is there, but it's actually not that bad. So if we come over here to our national focus, we get some focuses we can do, kind of like general national efforts. There's a couple. There's a small amount. And I mean, if you think Belgium is large, this is the German focus tree. It doesn't actually fit on one screen. Now, post-World War II Belgium is not at a great place. It's got an economic downturn, basically lots of poverty, incredible amounts of corruption, scars of the Great War because everyone is traumatized from that measly little thing called World War I, and also nobody speaks the same language. Basically, Belgium sucks. But we're gonna make it unsucky with the power of fascism. But the first thing we're gonna do is try and fix our economy with some monetary restructuring and then get into some of the Belgian Congo things. So the focus tree is pretty cyclical. You progress down the different chains here, but this focus tree over here can be completed by either ourselves or the Belgian Congo, who, if we come down here, is our good old friend down here that is not so willingly our friend. I mean, there's a lot of racism here, but hey, I don't care. Over here we have our research slot, so this is gonna allow us to research all kinds of different proto-military things, although for right now we're just gonna try and get machine tools as well as construction and probably electronics. Our military factories are over here, so these just build all of our military equipment for our different divisions. Unsurprisingly, Belgium does not have a whole lot of military production. And then lastly, we can start building things with our civilian factories. This is where we can build all kinds of buildings like infrastructure or more factories, but what I'm going to do is start with a nuclear research facility. I'm pretty sure this was added in the DLC, and you know, it's got some uses. It's also super expensive, so we're just gonna put one down right now. I am gonna switch all of these division templates into just infantry divisions because we don't really want bicycle divisions riding around. Canonically, in World War II, Poland fought the German Reich with people on horseback against tanks, so I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of success with men on bicycles. I do also have a mod, by the way, which is declare war on everyone. You don't need to worry about it right now. We might not even get to it. Maybe. I wasn't even paying attention to our leader. His name is Paul Van Zeeland. I'm not gonna lie, he looks like the spiffing Brit. I am gonna put our military units into an army. We'll give our general to some random dude who probably won't matter. The Sultanate of Ossa submits to Italian demands. I don't even know where Ossa is. Oh, I think it's somewhere in Ethiopia. Oh, okay, there is a war going on in Ethiopia. You know, you would think I'd remember something like that, but Italy is kind of forgettable. All right, so our monetary restructuring is gonna complete. Oh, and Germany is now in a civil war. That's nice. I think I know what this is about. Yep. So I turned on non-historical focuses for the AI, so they're gonna start doing some really weird things like, you know, a German monarchist military revolt. I'm sure I won't have to worry about that. So while Germany is over there killing themselves, I'm just gonna invest in gold. So this gold should help us start to recover our economy a little bit. We're also gonna do the Congo investments because we want to supercharge Congo as much as we can. A lot of their focuses give both of us factories, so as the Belgian Congo develops themselves down here, it's also gonna benefit us. The gold is insanely good because we can basically just give people money in the form of the welfare system, and that is gonna hugely increase our stability and political power. I also just noticed in the German, the Kingdom of Poland, okay, what is going on? Colonialism is back. I mean, that's all bad news, but you know, at least Mr. Schmittler died and was replaced by the upstanding gentleman, Heinrich Himmler. Political power is something we use to appoint some of our political advisors, advising me on all kinds of issues like national defense, mobilization, fascist demagogue, which I'm gonna take. And now there is a communist coup in Ethiopia. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help them. If Italy is good at one thing, it's using chemical weapons on farmers. All right, now that we have the Society de Belgique, that's gonna let the Belgian Congo start to develop both itself, and it should be helping us out a pretty great deal. Ooh, cheap labor. Oh, don't mind if I do. But what we need to do first is declare neutrality. And trust me, we will not be neutral for long. Oh, and there ends the German Civil War. So now it is no more German Reich and German military junta. And it's probably not going to be like that for long. That general looks awesome. And now we have the Spanish Civil War. So that is going to be fascist Spain. And thank you for the Olympic Games. They're, you know, very topical. Actually, wait, weren't those held in Germany? I'm not sure the Olympians are having a good time there. In our research tree, one of the things we can do is we'll get support equipment, but we can have a military industrial organization research it instead. It's gonna make it research faster and also give them a whole bunch of funds we can invest into making the technology better. And that is succeeded by the Brazilian Communist Revolution. Why am I not surprised? Oh, and now we are gonna get fascists in the government. I mean, that was the plan all along, so I guess that's fun. I mean, sorry, we're very democratic, as you could see. So now, instead of just being normally neutral, we are super mega neutral. Okay, well, it turns out Italy is actually a joke because they couldn't even win against Ethiopia the second time. Oh, okay, we did it. So our experimental facility just finished, and now we can assign a nuclear scientist. So this is our nuclear specialist over here, Jorgus. Why can I not pronounce anything Belgian? I admittedly don't know a whole lot about this, so if you're looking for an in-depth explanation, keep looking. But I do know that it is going to allow us to do some of these special projects for nuclear bombs, like, you know, thermonuclear bombs, nuclear warheads, nuclear fission, commercial nuclear reactor. So by completing support weapons, now we can unlock a trait for our military industrial. I will probably just go with more reliable equipment, which will make it so that our stuff breaks less often and we need less of it. The Mexican junta, okay, what's going on in Mexico? That's nice. It's fascist, actually. So guys, I know that our country has a massive neutrality, is in an economic downturn, mass corruption, scars of the Great War, and no one knows what anyone is saying, so I have a solution. Let's collapse the government. This is gonna allow us to form the Government of National Unity, which, you know, much to its actual name, is not unified in the slightest. This is gonna let us go down the focus tree to start investigating those bribery charges, and by investigate, I mean accelerate. And now where's the second Russian Civil War too? The Regional Defense Council, well, the Spanish Civil War has gotten noticeably uglier. I'm pretty sure this is an anarchist revolution over here. Yes, this is an anarchist commune. The Soviet Union is at war. Apparently these two exact provinces seceded and like the other half of the Russia, but that's fine. Wait, the Socialist Republic of Germany? I'm sorry, how did I not see this? That can't be good. I don't even know who Ernst Thälmann is. He's a stern communist, and where in the focus tree did that even happen? I tried this once before and they immediately went the monarchist route, but apparently they actually went for, shut up, Amelia Earhart, they actually went the proletariat revolution side. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union is a different kind of communist, maybe even fascist. I'm not really sure. Aid Brazilian communists. I'm not even sure you are wait, they're not aligned. Well, the world tension does let me go, though, for a limited conscription over here, so we're gonna start conscripting quite a few more people. Okay, Spain is now in a 4-way civil war. I didn't think it could get worse. Japan has started and kicked off the massive war over here, so that's gonna be really fun. I don't know who's gonna win between the provisional Russian government and Mr. Yosef. And I'm gonna hope even further that the communist Germany does not kill me. Oh, and now Crimea is seceding from Russia as well. Oh, good. Yeah, threat of communism. I mean, they're not entirely wrong. And now the Republic of Georgia is seceding as well. What is happening? There are more civil wars all around that I could... Brazil is in a civil war. Spain is in a civil war. Russia is in like 3. China, I don't really know what's going on over there. But all I do know is that I'm waiting to get this royal intervention, which is going to hopefully allow us to start going towards the communist side. Wait a minute. Is the United Kingdom going communist as well? This was a bad time for me to pick fascism. I will switch to partial mobilizations. That's gonna give us access to a lot more of our factories and get them more efficient as well. Another revolution, that's nice. We are 65% fascist. I don't know how we haven't turned our government yet. So I'm proud to say that we have investigated the bribery charges and they're completely true. Our government is quite literally collapsing now and we need something to fix it. And by something, I mean fascism. Okay, and now Azerbaijan is, what is? Hey, that's topical. So now that we've rebuilt this industry, we can come over here and do a royal intervention, which will allow us to reshape our government and make it really awesome and cool and invade other people. So now we have the ability to choose who we are going to appoint to our government. We can choose between our boy, Paul Emile. He's a really great, pro-democracy guy, which is why we're not gonna choose him. And we're gonna choose the fascist guy. This will allow us to start going down the fascist tree. And we are initially going to probably support the VNV, mostly because they have some things we can do. All right, so now that we've got the wonderful folks at the VNV in charge, let's abandon neutrality. I mean, realistically, neutrality only helps our neighbors, not get invaded by us. Also, I'm very scared of Germany. I see how many different penalties they have, and it's a little scary. I mean, make no mistake, that's not the look of a working class man. That is a hardcore war criminal. Now, this might not be the best idea, but I'm gonna appoint Edgar Singer, a uranium magnate. He should help us get some fun little tools activated, probably. I'm sorry, another one? What kind of focus is there that basically turns the Soviet Union into dust? I've also been training with my military enough that we can begin to come over here and edit these division templates. I'll add some support artillery, some engineer companies, and I will probably add just 2 more groups of infantry. I believe that 25 width is really ideal for the forest areas that we're in, but you know what? I'm not a professional at this game, and I'm probably wrong. All right, as my old grandma used to say, neutrality, schmeutrality. Oh, I think it just happened. Oh my goodness. And I don't even know what kind of government this is. There's like a million other governments and I think they're still at war with them. So that's not looking good. I mean, neither is the rest of the world, but still. So I have some bad news. I recently learned that Luxembourg is a country. Needless to say, not a fan. And there is no more Luxembourg. I will gladly gobble up the entirety of that little old country and then, hey, what's this? A free Netherlands. Now we should be able to come over here and just declare war on the Netherlands. And I don't think, they do not stand much of a chance. They do have air supremacy. We don't really have that many planes, but I think we'll be okay for the time being. Okay, yeah, we are breaking through pretty quickly all of their lines, and I can't imagine they're gonna hold for very long. Also, our name isn't Belgium anymore. It's Vlaanderen. We're kind of losing supply across the river, but they don't really have enough units to hold us here. Plus, ours are a lot higher quality. All right, there goes Amsterdam. Do we have enough war score? That should capitulate. Yes. Now, I mean, peace deals are a very nuanced thing. You know, you want to be very careful about what you do. So we're just gonna annex the entire country and not forget about any consequences. They also have the Dutch East Indies over here, and I'm probably just gonna grab one of the provinces and then puppet the rest. And there we go. Now, I'm about to do something that might be considered a little risky. I'm gonna gonna declare war on Germany. Now, I know that sounds probably pretty bad, but there is a decent chance that we could actually beat them through some slightly underhanded tactics. Also, now we can proclaim ourselves a Diaz land, and that should give us cores on all of these different areas, so that's gonna help us a ton. And while justifying on Germany, I am also going to demand that France give me their northmost province. And we're just gonna threaten the war for it, even though we have absolutely no chance of winning in a war right now. And look at that! They just said yes! Yoink! Holy crap! Look at how many factories are in this province. And you know what? We're gonna switch our name yet another time. We went from like 3 different names of our country. Now we're gonna become Burgundy. All the while we are justifying on communist Germany, who is next to the Polish Union over here, Jesus. And then provisional Russia is still a complete mess. The Kingdom of Hungary, wait, what? They have formed the greatest alliance of all time in some, it was all to kill communist China. Literally the entire world is at war with Mao right now. Young, sexy Mao Zedong, and he is fighting literally the entire world. All right, so now we are Burgundy. We've switched colors for the 4th time. Now, considering that Germany is communist now, if I'm not gonna go and demand land from France, who is? Oh, I take it back. I guess Germany is going to war. And this time they chose with Austria. Why is Austria embargoed by every single country? Oh my God, wait, Hungary's going to war with them, and Hungary is at war with the entire allies. Oh my God, did you just see that in real time? The amount of wars that just got declared, it was right here. Well, that comes at exactly the perfect moment for us because I can now come over here and just declare war on Germany. Now, I know that might not seem like a good idea, but hear me out. There's a reason why I've been building forts on the border here, because I should hopefully be able to get them to come in here and fight me. They're gonna be pretty busy with, you know, the entire rest of the world for a little bit. Oh, wait, invite to faction from Japan. Now, truthfully, I was considering joining, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, we are gonna hold the line against Germany's main military here. And quite frankly, I am relatively confident that we can hold. Yep, there we go. We're green on all fronts. Now, Germany is just gonna start grinding their divisions into here. And how many have we killed so far? They have lost 37,000 people. We've only killed, oh my God, look at how fast that number's going up. They're kind of winning against everyone else. And wait, we have air superiority. I have 41 fighters and we're getting air superiority over the entirety of Germany. So when our units are entrenched over here, they get pretty significant bonuses, but as Belgium, we get a lot of stuff down our research tree, which increases the power of our entrenchment. Our units also just have focuses for it anyways, but the end result is that we have a 56 max 64% combat bonus when we're entrenched. Now, I know what you must be wondering, and it's, what's going on in the Belgian Congo? Well, historically, you know, the Belgian Congo had a very great time under Belgium. Everyone knows that. Which is why we're going to really make them wealthier, and instead of improving the rubber plantations, force them to mine uranium. Trust me, this is a good idea for me. Oh my God, wait, the German units have like no organization. How much manpower do they have? They actually don't have a lot of factories compared to where they should be. Can I attack out at them? Oh my God, I can. Wait, why does communist China own part of the Alps? Well, I mean, we're at the point where we could just start advancing on communist Germany's stuff because their units have literally no equipment. I think we've grinded them long enough, and so have our allies, to the point where, oh, now they want, thank you for the 9 weapons. They've lost 177k men. Wait, is communist China still alive? What is happening? Communist China is not dead. I don't even know why they're not dead. They're just sitting here. They have all these debuffs, and no one could kill them. Well, regardless of what they're doing, we should be able to start pushing into Germany relatively easily. Oh, France left the Allies. Oh, that's even better. I really badly want to declare war on France right now, but I know I can't do that. Somehow Germany is kind of winning down here, but for whatever reason, they cannot beat the might of a bunch of really fortified Belgians. 64% entrenchment bonus, and I haven't even gone down my doctrine tree yet. Wait, Mussolini was killed? Oh, yeah, okay, Germany is really really winning. And now this loser's in charge. Wait, he's actually not terrible. Canada declares India declares independence. Oh my God. Also, the British Empire is now communist. I just thought you should know that. Oh, there we go. The nuclear mine is done, which should give us some bonuses on the researching nuclear technology front. Somehow, all this time, by the way, the Spanish Civil War has gotten no closer to ending with all four sides still alive. Russia is a complete mess. Communist China is still not dead. And in the Americas, the United States is fine. Catholic Mexico, it's fascist. What? How many people have we killed so far? Yeah, 400,000 Germans dead. Wait, the Mexican Soviet Republic. Wait, this is the third civil war. Mexico lost the first one. I don't even understand what the wait, is that Alf Landon? That is Alf Landon. By the way, I only actually have 24 divisions. Like, we have killed, slightly more than 500,000. What about total? Italy has taken 300,000 casualties. I mean, we've been sitting here for the whole time, and I think we are only at 17K. They did kind of attack me after all, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, wait a minute. They didn't. Wait, no. All right, I'm gonna take a big risk here, and we're gonna go on a pretty big offensive. I know that we can push them back. We just have to make sure to not overextend, or else we're gonna get destroyed. I mean, I say destroyed. They have no equipment. Socialist Germany is fighting me with their bare hands and rocks and sticks. I don't think they have anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce we have hit the 1 million marker. Oh yeah, also, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot that I even could do intelligence because the last time I played this game in depth was so long ago. You know, given I'm only gonna have one operative, I think the only upgrade they need is suicide pills, because they will literally be the only person in the building. Okay, finally, I have my first set of medium tanks, so that should be pretty helpful at trying to break through these lines. I hope I made the templates right. Spoiler, I probably didn't. This is what they look like. You know, I'm sure they leave a lot to be desired. They're pretty bad. The Russian Empire joined Japan. Wait, now they're fascist? They went from communist to non-aligned and now fascist. Also, I am now fighting Central America for some reason. And Germany, Germany is not looking so hot. They just accidentally called Russia into the war, I guess. We are now up to 1.74 million. Wait a minute, is communist China still alive? Take your bets. I'm gonna go over there in 1 second. They're not dead. I have no idea in the ungodly... The Anarcho-Communist Union of Africa. I'm sorry, excuse me? What happened to Africa? I wasn't even paying attention. Also, I completed the land warfare facility, which should be pretty nice, because now we can use this to get some of the crazy land warfare things. Okay, yes, now we can get some flamethrower tanks. I have no idea how these work, and we're gonna see. Oh, atomic research. Okay, we finally got this, which means, yes, there we go. Okay, so now we should be able to start doing all kinds of goofy stuff with this. So now we can try and get this nuclear reactor all researched, and hopefully we should be able to make a whole bunch of improvements to make this research a bit faster. Okay, I'm also gonna try and research the railway gun. I don't actually know how this thing works, but it just looks really cool. Wait, there's a 3D model? Oh my God. Wait, I just realized we're actually about to encircle like half of the entire German military. What? The Treaty of Mexico. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Wait, FDR's back? Wasn't it Alf Landon before? I'm not gonna lie. I'm having conflicted thoughts here. On the one hand, that's pretty awful. On the other, you know what? As an American, honestly, I'm proud. Oh, okay, so as we're developing our nuclear facilities, we get to see different things that we can put onto them. So when we click either one, we can see the outcomes, and I guess this one will use consumer goods factories, but we do get progress for the nuclear reactor. And I really wanna bomb someone. And there we go. We should be on our way into Berlin with 6 groups of medium tanks. Boom. How much did that get our war score? They are almost at 2.23 million. 1.5 million caused by us, and we have only lost 98K. Dear God. Oh, okay, so I could have unlocked right over there a either nuclear reactor or a a heavy water nuclear reactor. So I guess there are multiple different types of reactors to get from this. Okay, Germany is so close to capitulating fully. We have just occupied Dresden and surrounded the remaining of their troops on this side. There are now 5 encircled divisions over here, which are just going to be completely destroyed. I don't know how many that's gonna reflect in the casualty numbers. 2.5 million, okay. The British communist alternative, yes, the United Kingdom is extremely communist. I mean, Italy is fascist without Benito Mussolini. Okay, we've got the railway gun, so now I should be able to start 800 production points. I mean, I have to see what this does. They are so insanely close to capitulation. I think we just need like one more city and we should be good. I have like no supply anymore. This is literally the last stuff they have. Canada has capitulated. I'm sorry. I'm so proud. And finally, okay, Germany is done, which gives me all of this different land and also means that I'm gonna go declare war on France now. Oh, the flamethrower tank is done. So now we should be able to just come over here and, well, France is at war with a lot of people and they're actually, I think they're in the same council as all the people. Oh no, they are with Poland. Okay, well, for whatever reason, it seems like these guys didn't intend on me actually moving towards them. I've been trying to go through and look at all the templates for my different weapons, and I realized that my main aircraft is literally just like 12 machine guns strapped to a flying piece of metal, and it's working really, really well. Oh no, okay, it finally happened. They called Poland into the war, and now we are technically surrounded on all sides. France is probably gonna get called in at some point. Our only hope lies on Italy, and I'm not really counting on them to help, and they have a new president. Oh no, sorry, that's Switzerland. Also fascist, by the way. No, Italy still has the same very strange looking man. Oh, wait, oh crap, there it is. Okay, so now we are basically the new Germany. We pretty much own all the old land of Germany. We're also fascist. We're also probably pretty racist. And we are invading both Poland and France and are allied with Italy. Wait a minute. Potential limited war. Paris must fall. I don't think this war is gonna be limited. Okay, well, they just left Paris completely undefended. How close does that get them to capitulate? Wait, they're almost capitulated. I haven't done anything. And there we go. No more free France. I don't know why Japan got it, but I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about it anymore. Wait, am I at war with Japan now? Wait, they just declared war on my puppet for, okay, I have no idea why. Oh wait, we actually have one of our railway guns now. Can I just go assign this to the guy over here? Now I am also fighting the Russian Empire. Who am I not at war with? Technically Italy, but honestly, that's probably only gonna take a little bit. Okay, I could not stand how bad it was, so I just decided to join the, Union of Britain over here. Yeah, I'm communist and fascist, and we're fighting non-aligned and fascist Russia, as well as communist China, which still hasn't died. Oh, okay, so there goes Poland, and there's so much going on right now. Now we have to go fight Russia. How many divisions do they have? Well, you know, we've got a little bit of variation, 123 to possibly 277. That does not help very much. Okay, guys, now I know you think that Burgundy is a pretty cool name, and that, you know, we might have had enough name changes, but I think we need one last one. And we are now Belgica. We came full circle. We went from Belgium and now we're here. That is gonna give us a whole bunch of cores on a lot of this French land, and hopefully we can try and core a little bit more of it too. Oh, there it is, our first nuclear reactor. Now, normally I guess I could only do one of these two, but because I'm a gamer, I have built so many of these nuclear reactor facilities that I can research everything. Oh, wait, we actually got to a peace deal? I have so much war score. Okay. And there we go. The perks of killing like 3.5 million people is that you now own all of Central Europe. Oh, wow, the Union of Britain is demanding decolonization. I mean, buddy, you just took a piece of, like, British Germany. Oh, wait a minute. So we just made a prototype nuclear bomb, and our options are we could, you know, try and test it, or we can test it in the field. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm realizing that we are at the point where, well, number one, I mean, there are so many divisions, but also my units just, like, can't lose when they're defending defending because they get, what is it, 74%, 75% entrenchment bonus, and they're not even fully entrenched. Okay, I have one strategic bomber, and that might be all I need to do what I really want to do, and that is carry out a nuclear raid. Now, I'm in the process of arming myself. All right, so right now there is a ton of enemy fighters all around, but I should be able to carry out a nuclear raid, like right around over here. Well, our chances of succeeding are not very high, but I mean, as long as you make it over enemy lines, you've got a nuclear bomb. It's pretty hard to miss your target at that point. All right, let's see if this nuclear strike will work. There's a pretty good chance that it will not, but you know, what's the worst that happens? Well, how much damage did that do? It basically killed everyone, and I only lost one plane. I wonder to what? Atomic bombing of Savoy. Who would do that? Oh, wait, I know. He's me. Well, it seems like it's pretty easy to take the cities now, considering that unit organization is too low. Yeah, that getting hit with a nuclear bomb will do that. Wait a minute. If I drop 2 nuclear bombs on Japan, they might just surrender. Oh, that is a hot encirclement right there. Pretty much all of Italy is now collapsing. I hope the nuclear bomb helped. We're actually halfway to another 2 nuclear bombs. Well, if nuclear bomb number 1 doesn't end the war, I'm just gonna drop a second one on 32 divisions and see how that works. All right, time to drop a nuclear bomb over here on another couple of divisions. We'll just go with a medium chance of risk and crank that nuclear bomb. Slowly. I'm sure it'll get there in time or get shot. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm not sure what just happened. This was a successful nuclear strike. We lost half of our number of planes, but you know, failed to hit the proper target. It's a nuclear bomb. I think we have some leeway, guys. Okay, well, it looks like that just decimated like every single division they had in the area, because now they all are taking attrition and no one can move. Now, guys, I know nuclear bombs might seem pretty bad, and you know, I figured out a solution. It's called an even bigger nuclear bomb. Okay, it was so big, it crashed my game. Please tell us more what happened before the crash. Tried to use thermonuclear bomb. You're welcome, Paradox. You're welcome. All right, there's only one way to test if the game's not gonna crash. I could actually get to Japan with all of my strategic bombers. I was just absent-mindedly planned a naval invasion of this random island, and I figured I would never get it, but the US Navy must have come in to help me. So I should be able to drop a nuclear bomb. There's a lot of tempting targets here. But don't worry, I'm not gonna make the same mistake the US military did. Well, Tokyo, equipment required. 1 nuclear bomb. Well, I mean, I would say that was a pretty big success. Now, if we go into our decisions over here, that should help us try and capitulate Japan. Yep, there we go. We have 184 days. Hold on a second. Hirohito survived? How? He must be from the Fallout universe, because he just tanked a nuclear bomb to the face. You know what? I have a great idea. Yeah, we're just gonna nuke Tokyo again. Several times. All right, well, we've launched normal nuclear strikes. Now let's try a thermonuclear strike. Is this any larger? Potentially. Okay, yes, I think that may have killed a significant number of my own units. Oh my God, they have no organization. Wait a minute. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. And I already have 8 more. You know, these nuclear bombs are actually working pretty well. All I had to do was launch a thermonuclear bomb on my own front line, and we just instantly broke the stalemate. So we just ended a peace treaty with Spain, and I didn't think it could get any worse during the Civil War. I was completely wrong. We have gotten to the point where they have taken 37 million losses. All right, and just like that, we have solved the issue of being stuck on the front line. Wow, the only thing more fun than grinding my teeth against a chalkboard is invading Russia in the winter. I mean, at least I have something which makes it slightly warmer. It does help with the invasion of this massive encirclement we're about to get, but but still. Okay, so they're around 7.3 million manpower right now. So after we finish this encirclement, oh, that is juicy. And there is like a quarter of the entire Russian and Japanese armies combined being decimated in one. That was 1 million soldiers on a low estimate. You know, I thought we were doing pretty well against Russia. I mean, something about the 60 million to like 10. And then I realized all my allies pulled out of Europe because they're fighting in South America. Or they have like 100 divisions that are just garrisoning random spots. So I discovered one of the experimentals, and it is a super mortar, essentially. And, you know, you would think experimental means that you're not gonna have a lot of them. Well, if you look at my production line, it is literally just building super heavy howitzers. Anytime I attack a unit of infantry, they just instantly evaporate. Getting surrounded doesn't really matter because, you know, we kind of just bomb our way out of it. The only downside of running these super heavy mortars is, you know, if you look at my construction tab, it's a little full of repairing destroyed infrastructure. Okay, this one guy is just sitting on Moscow surrounded and no one can kill him. 86% entrenchment bonus, basically no supply, and he's not going anywhere. Oh my God, it happened. Oh, thank you. That is a... That is a beautiful Belgium. I'm sorry, what just happened? Japan just capitulated. Well, that's a bit disappointing considering I had a whole thing planned with my 93 nuclear bombs, but I guess I'm gonna have to go to plan B. Post-recording me here, what I'm pretty sure happened is that because I nuked Japan multiple times, they got a decision to surrender, and despite me not occupying the mainland at all, they just decided to do that. All right, one extremely lengthy peace deal later, and China looks absolutely rancid. Japan is occupied by Belgium. We've got Belgium, Siberia up here, and a whole lot of really hideous looking states. Oh, the poetic irony of Japan inviting me to their faction. They are now the owners of Beijing and are at war with all of China. But truthfully, I have a slightly different plan. Okay, well, note to self, don't do the have everyone declare war on each other because that instantly crashed my game. Well, if I can't nuke Japan, I'm gonna do the next best thing. It might not be perfect, but, you know, I consider this a vast improvement to the United Kingdom. Truth be told, given the weather there, I'm not sure anyone even noticed. I would say that starting as Belgium, we have had a pretty successful tenure of turning Germany communist and then invading them, then invading the Soviet Union, which I think was fascist, and then invading China, which might have also been fascist, I don't remember, and ending it all off with about 19 nuclear bombs on communist Britain. The entire world looks like someone sprayed unicorn vomit on it, and Belgium has become the world's first nuclear superpower with 91 nuclear bombs. Thanks to Paradox for giving me access to this DLC early. I haven't really played a ton of Hearts of Iron 4 recently, so I can't really review this because I have no idea how this changes the game. Maybe it's the greatest DLC in the world, maybe it's the worst. Either way, thanks for watching. See ya.